Oh, Yes, we are covering for a Geo, the biggest Asian newspaper and TV station. The man is from there. Come on, young man. It's okay. Nice to meet. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ 2 ਮਿੰਟ ਗੱਲ ਵੀ ਕਰਾ ਲਓ ਉਹ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਮਾਈਕ ਕੱਢੋ ਜਰਾ ਮਾਈਕ This man is a Secretary General which Apple yeah, that's right. Stand in front of it. Guys, how about you? Thank you very much. And why you do?
I come to hear the speakers on and get me rights.
What are your rights?
Eh? Why, a good cost of living and good health service.
So you are fighting for every United Kingdom citizen to get the better life and better thing.
Better, yes. Right. Health service, good wage, minimum wage, living wage, not a minimum wage, living wage. And,
you want to raise the living standard?
yes. In the last 4 years with this government.
Are you expecting the Labour Party will win next year?
Well, no, I think it's going to be a home parliament again, right?
Good to see you again and lovely to meet you again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
ਜਾਣਾ ਨਹੀਂਗਾ ਇਹ ਫੋਟੋ ਇਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਬੋਲਣੀ
Thank you.
दस भी दे डाल
नहीं नहीं आप कहें ना कि जी उसी जो मैं किया
हम यहाँ आए हैं हम गले अभी बहुत पाकिस्तान से हैं बहुत देर हुई और हम इनके साथ सॉलिडरिटी के लिए आए हैं यहाँ
बहुत अच्छा थैंक यू यहाँ आ रहे हैं
कोई पिछले 15-16 साल से आ रहा हूँ कभी मिस भी हो जाता है कोई साल किसी वजह से लेकिन जब माइनिंग स्ट्राइक हुई है 85-86 में उसको बिल्टअप किया और एशियाई लोगों ने दुकानदारों ने उसमें बढ़ चढ़ के हिस्सा लिया कंट्रीब्यूट किया उस वक्त हम नॉर्थम्बरलैंड में थे और वहाँ के जैक थॉम्सन माइनर इंडस्ट्री में इंजीनियर थे और वो 3 साल मुतवातर एमपी हुए उनके साथ मिलके काम किया और यहाँ आने का मकसद जो है वो एक जो मशहूर नारा है कि दुनिया भर के मज़दूरों एक हो जाओ वो माइनर्स ने अपनी जद्दोजहद के ज़रिए मुश्किलात सहकर उसको पूरा किया और हम आते हैं कि यकजहती के लिए न सिर्फ इस मुल्क के लिए बल्कि दुनिया भर के मज़दूरों के लिए और इस मुल्क में ट्रेड यूनियन और लेबर पार्टी के थ्रू पार्लियामेंट में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अक्सरियत जाए ताकि अवाम के हक़ में बेहतर पॉलिसीज़ मुरतब हो सकें खारजा पॉलिसी हो दाखिला पॉलिसी हो एम्प्लॉयमेंट का मसला हो नेशनल हेल्थ सर्विस का हो रेलवेज़ का हो तो ये जद्दोजहद का एक मैदान है जिसमें हर एक को शामिल होना चाहिए और हम हो रहे हैं और एक लशारी साहब हैं वो लंदन से आते हैं हर साल वो हिस्सा लेते हैं तो वो नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लोगों को एशियाई लोगों को मैं भी और वो भी और जो दोस्त आते हैं उनको ये एक पैगाम देते हैं उनकी नुमाइंदगी है
आज हम यहाँ पे डरहम गेला में हैं जिसको हम अपनी ज़ुबान में मेला भी कह सकते हैं यहाँ पे लाखों लोग जमा होते हैं ये जुलाई का जो सेकंड वीकेंड होता है जुमे को शुरू होता है शाम को डिनर होता है और उसके बाद हफ्ते को सुबह 7 बजे शुरू होता है तमाम इलाके के लोग यहाँ आते हैं तमाम ट्रेड यूनियन के लोग आते हैं मैं इस वक्त स्टेज पे खड़ा हूँ जिसमें आधे घंटे बाद ये भर जाएगी और इस दफ़ा पॉल कैनी जो जीएमपी का सेक्रेटरी जनरल है वो और कई दूसरे स्पीच करेंगे जो बाद में हम आपको दिखाएंगे लेकिन ये मेला हर साल लगता है और हमें चाहिए कि इसमें हम पार्टिसिपेट करें चूँकि ये वर्किंग क्लास के लोगों के हकूक़ का गेला है ये यहाँ पे कैपिटलिज्म के ख़िलाफ़ जद्दोजहद का मेला है और ये तमाम वर्किंग क्लास के लेफ़्ट के प्रोग्रेसिव ट्रेड यूनियन लोग यहाँ हर साल जमा होते हैं और ये पिछले 130 साल से हो रहा है हमें चाहिए कि हम इसमें ज़्यादा शिरकत करें मैं पिछले 8 साल में इसमें आ रहा हूँ और इस दफ़ा मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि इस दफ़ा मौसम भी अच्छा है और लोग भी बहुत आए हुए हैं और वैसे मैंने पढ़ू नहीं रोकना प्रेस के बंदे स्टेज पर आके जो स्पीकर ने उन्होंने किसी नज़दीकों शायद कर लो ठीक है
I came as a child with my dad and my brothers and sisters, and then I've been coming every year since the 1970s when I came back into Durham to work. I worked the pitch from 1969 to 1989, and I come every year. It's the greatest day of my year.
Why you coming out of it?
It's just such a great feeling of solidarity, pride, people coming who you never see from one year to the next, just continue standing here and saying we're proud of being working people, we're proud of what we believe in, and we're never ever going to stop campaigning and arguing and standing for what's right. And it's just tremendous. It's a really family atmosphere, good people, good music, good friends, and strong, solid solidarity from the platform, from good sources who believe in what they're doing and they believe that our cause is just, and it's a tremendous place to be.
I think this year...
I think we're leading up to an election, so people are becoming more aware of the politics, but also the miners' union who still supporting this gala, still hold this gala 20 years after they lost their last member. They had a very, very big setback this year. They lost a legal case. It's cost them something like £2 million in legal charges. So people know the miners are struggling. So I think people have turned out to say, look, no matter what, we're still here with you. You've stood by us, we're going to stand by you. It's a tremendous show of solidarity. I think you're right. The amount of people on this fatal day, the amount of people coming through Durham is, I would think, a record for probably hasn't been matched for the last 50 years. It's tremendous.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoying the day. We've lost Bob Crow from the RMT, 5 times the speaker, and the Durham Miners. One of the best trade unionists I've ever had the pleasure to be with.
mining community and the county of Durham. I'm also proud that their influence has made me what I am today and shaped what I firmly believe in. I know that they will be proud too that I am able to stand as their Mayor of Durham to welcome you here today. I am so proud of them all who have served this wonderful county and nation, its national history, and I'm so proud across the mining communities of Durham and throughout the country. It is both sadness and sense of pride that I will shortly have to leave you all to accompany local bands and banners to our magnificent cathedral to the right. The St Hilda banner from South Shields, the new Brandsmith banner, the Penhall Drift banner from Manchester, the Adventure Community banner Leanside and West Drayton. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who won't join me at the cathedral, please put your hands together in the usual way to thank all of those who assisted in coming together of these banners and communities. Many of you will join me in support of the dedicated musicians and followers of these communities who have come here today. Their presence here ensures that we remember the commitment of all those people in their individual villages, and above all else, those involved with this once great tradition of mining throughout the world, but most of all in the hearts, minds and the former mines of Durham. I must now, ladies and gentlemen, leave this wonderful site. Before I go, may I congratulate the Chairman and the Gentleman. I bid you all a heartfelt welcome to Durham, and hope that you enjoy this day as we all celebrate the 130th Miners'
Union movement, and that's probably the best attendance I've seen. I think we'd have to come back to the 1960s when we had 50 pits.
Taken away by a Conservative government in 1994. It made it illegal for us to take any form of industrial action at all. Otherwise we'd end up in court. But let me tell you, I'm very proud that since then we have ignored that legislation and taken action when the will of our membership asks for that to happen. We've done it in tribute to the trade unions who took strike actions and balances to make sure that people are rehabilitated properly. But I tell you what, this government slash and burn economics isn't working, and my members, just like NHS members, are assaulted along with teachers on a daily basis.
That the Sunday Times once interviewed me over our conference, and one of the things they said about me was, this woman is Bob Crow with pencils. Well, I have to tell you, I couldn't be more proud than having been described like that. And of course, as we mourn, as we still do, Bob and Tony Benn, of course we organise. I felt pride that there was such an amount of dignity, and I have to say, not a little defiance in those miners who were forced back to work. We must, of course, keep alive the vibrant history of that struggle here. We must keep that alive in our classrooms. But we must too, across the trade union movement, redouble our efforts for a fairer society, decent work, fair delivery, an education service free from the ravages of the market, and in which all children and young people, teachers and support staff are valued and respected. We learn, comrades, from our defeats as well as we learn from our victories. We celebrate our history and we fight for our future. I salute the National Union of Mine Workers. Trade unions stand between our people and joblessness and exploitation. We have no option but to engage in the struggle for fairness together for all our people, for our communities and our society. Because when we say we're all in it together, we mean it. Because it's
for us your pathway of progress and defeat required for the struggle with employers for deserved salary, safe work, working places, and currently it is important to stand upon territorial integrity and uphold and other people. Thank you.
Thank you very much for saying this year. We couldn't have sustained the battle without the money. But the only thing I wanted to say in that 1984 dispute was solidarity action, and it came from these unions. It's a great pleasure for me today to introduce the General Secretary of ASLEF,
What's yours, an ambulance coming out?